Hello, lovely souls, and welcome to the Earth Magic Energy Update. All right, I'm Yasmin. This is the Light Studio, and it's such a beautiful day. I'm outside again because it is Earth Magic being outside. All right, what do I have to tell you? So we have had a new moon in Aquarius, which was last week. And so there's been quite a bit of energy shifting. A lot of the Aquarian energy is coming in now, as we also are in the sun energy of Aquarius, sorry. And so there's almost an emotional detachment in the air at the moment. Aside from that, there's also a feeling or a sense of wanting to be a little bit rebellious, but also wanting to just be who you are and be unique to you. So being authentically yourself right now, which may come across as being rebellious if you're not playing by the rules that everybody has. Everyone's rules are going to be slightly different. So there's this sense of independence that is around at the moment. Alrighty, school heads back. If you're in Australia, school heads back this week. So yay for those of you who have school children, and for those of you that don't have school children, yay anyway, because why not? We're allowed to celebrate all things. I've been guided to bring out the self-love spray today, which has been created for fifth dimensional love energy. So this is a much higher vibrational energy, and it's very much around the heart, the higher heart and the heart, but it's really about, obviously, self-love, loving yourself during your transitions and your spiritual growth. It contains oils of lavender rose, tangerine, cedarwood, Roman chamomile, patchouli, thyme, with crystals of clear quartz, rose quartz, hematite, blue calcite, and yellow aventurine, as well as having Reiki energy put in it, source light, sacred symbols, and intentioned. So it's a power-packed bottle of love, this is. These are our organic oils. And I have been strongly guided to just let you all know that I do have a few of these bottles available if you're interested during this year. Okay, I'm not sure when I'll be able to make another batch. So there's a couple, I think there may be about 5 left. So just to let you know. Anyway, let's get stuck into the Earth Magic Energy Update. We've got Mercury's doing a dance, Venus is doing a dance, and Saturn and Pluto and Uranus and Jupiter are all dancing as well. So there is some big heavy shifts going on at the moment. We're all going to feel it, where a lot of the signs that we're in, the planets that we're in Capricorn, are moving into Aquarius, which is an air energy, which means that there'll be a lot more mental activity. There'll also be a lot more communication, but with an emotional detachment to it. So therefore, perceptions or your intuitiveness could be peaked at the moment as well, which is a good thing, which is a very good thing. Try not to take people's harsh language to heart, okay? It's their stuff, that's whatever they're doing. Try not to take it to heart. All right, so I've got the Earth Magic cards. I've also got the Soul Journey cards, which I've been playing with a lot, and they're really cool, so we're going to bring them in. So dropping you down. There we go. All right, so can we have some crystal clear guidance for the Earth Magic energy that is around at this time? Oh, we had these two roll over. A new beginning. That is perfect after the new moon that we've had. So there feels like this, and it's dawn. Look at the sunlight peeking through the mountains there and through the valley. Awesome. Just beautiful. And then we have ancestors, generations, and I'm just going to pick the top one up, which is tree, grounding. Perfect. So right now, can we see those? How about if I move them up that way a bit better? There we go. What I'm getting from this is that there is an energy at the moment, because Aquarius is an air sign. It is known as the water bearer. So it carries water. The Aquarius energy carries water, but it is technically an air sign. So there is emotion, but maybe quite detached and in the head a lot, which means that it's important to ground, okay? Be very grounded at the moment. Maybe hug a few trees if you can, or walk around tree energy. I've been in my new home, my new area. I've been doing lots of walks and finding out where all the cool trees are so I can hang around with the trees a bit. So it is, what I'm drawn to, there is, it looks like an egret, a bird, a water bird in there, which is, once again, it is stationary at this time. So it's storing information. So tree energy has information for you at the moment. And it's a healing energy that's required in order for you to feel safe before you take off and launch, okay? In this spreading your wings type action from the new beginning. So it's important that you do some connect with tree energy. You could do that in a meditation, but being around trees is probably better. Ancestors, this card's come up a lot. It was Australia Day, and a lot of those of you who are in Australia would have connected with the tribal Aboriginal energies of the day, as well as the settlement of the white man. So what I'm feeling here, though, this feels, because the snake is what I was drawn to initially, okay? So it feels like there's healing going on within the ancestral line at the moment, which has a lot to do with this tree energy, okay? So anchoring, and the family tree, there we go, here comes the information, the family tree. So there's healing going on within the ancestral line of your family tree. Some patternings are being rewritten. This is the new dawn. There's new patternings, new imprints, okay? Handprint, new imprints being rewritten, and new cycles about to start. So from this day forward, if you observe yourself doing similar patterns that's been occurring in your life, well, it can stop with you, and you can rewire that and change that, okay, for something that's much more healing and supportive, because otherwise it will continue to go on through the next generation, the next generation, the next generation. Patterns and conditions need to stop at some point. So why not let them stop with you? And that way, generations to follow you will have a clearer path and be able to evolve a lot quicker on their journey, on their path as well. And this is for the highest good and well-being for everyone, I'm being told. It's not about people necessarily learning how to do the hard yards. Our souls have done hard yards for thousands of years. Now it's time to ease the load, lighten the burden, evolve. Can we have some soul lesson guidance, please, in the energies of this week for Earth Magic? I'm also available for private readings, either video recording, video call, or in person. And bring a friend and both of you save $10 each off your reading, whatever that reading may be. Indecision. That was me. Not deciding. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. All right. So, okay, so this is tuning in. The grounding energy will help you get out of your head and also into your heart space, which will enable you to connect with your intuition more, which is, once again, the Aquarius energy that's going on at the moment. Okay, it's important to I love the colors in that mandala. Excuse the big motorbike that's just come up. All right, we have blame and death. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. So this is very much about you now taking ownership. Okay, indecision about the path you're going to take. You need to trust your intuition a little bit more. Get outside, all right? Do the grounding work, connect into your heart space, meditate with tree energy. Then you'll tune into your heart space a little bit more and therefore follow your intuition and have more perception about what to do next. Blame and the ancestors. We can no longer blame others for patterning anymore. We can become aware of it and then we choose to fix it or we choose not to fix it. It's entirely up to us. I accept responsibility for my well-being. You can enlist help from others. As a spiritual healer, I help to rewire old patterns all the time in cellular memories and with ancestral lines. Happy to help with that as well. And death, I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. So whatever is coming to an end is necessary in order for a new generation, a new lease of life to come forward, okay? In order, and this is part of the healing I'm getting. I'm really drawn to the bird in there. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little bird there. And I feel like the little water bird's there just for resting and healing at the moment. He's just doing a little bit of R&R, taking it easy, chilling out, and shedding some old stuff. Like he's been tired. This is the energy I'm getting, the tiredness. Now it's time to shed an old pattern or an old feeling and regroup, which is the death. Okay, a new cycle. A new cycle is about to begin, people. Well, it already is beginning. Some people are on board and some people aren't. I feel like animal energy. Let's add some animal energy, animal spirit energy. Oh, there we go. We had one just fly off. Porcupine. Innocence. Free yourself of guilt and shame, which is exactly the same as blame. It's not yours. You can't blame the guilt and shame that you're carrying on your ancestors any longer. Take responsibility for it. Release it and let it go. Let it die a graceful death. Decide to do it in order to transmute it and step into a new beginning for your higher self on your path at this time. Any other energies? Any other messages? Oh, there we go, another one. Salmon, determination. You know where you are going and you will get there. So this may feel like a slightly uphill battle for you. You maybe feel like you're swimming against the tide at the moment, especially if you're doing a lot of healing work and you're trying to break patterns or conditionings. And a lot of people probably wouldn't understand about that at the moment. So it is important that you stick to the path. Salmon's also, it's ingrained in them. It's necessary for them to swim up against the current. It's part of their cellular ancestral stuff. That's what they do. That's what salmon does. So be determined to do what's right for you in the necessary releasement of certain conditionings that doesn't suit your soul anymore. Stick to it. Stick to it. Stick to it. You'll get there. It is going to shift. I feel like what I'm being told is that you really know the truth of the matter, and so provided you keep focusing on that for yourself, it will all unfold in a timely manner. I'm just going to pick one more up the top as the wind's picking up. There you go. It's your soul's path. Whale. Honor your soul's purpose. And that's what you're here for. You're here to make change. I'll drop that down a bit more so you can see. You're here to make the changes that's necessary in your cellular line. Okay? So, and there's quite a bit of water here. This is quite disruptive, but this is quite calm. So you're walking a fine line of balance, okay? Noticing the disruptiveness or the turmoil of emotions about pushing through the old stuff, but also noticing that your soul's path, your soul is saying, be calm, take it easy, it's all good, you're on the right path. Breathe. So there's a big shift coming, or you're going through right now. All right, lovelies, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that makes sense for you. I hope that resonates for you. If it does and you'd like to continue on with a more private reading, then by all means reach out. You can see me on Yasmin's Light Studio Facebook page. I'm also on Instagram. You can message me through there as well. Or you can send me an email at yasminslightstudio@gmail.com. The blank moment. Alrighty, guys. Classes and courses are starting, and they're starting to book up. So if you're local to me and you want to participate, get in quick. Alrighty, guys. Toodaloo. Be you. Be true. Be true to you. Bye.